Okay. Welcome back. This is part 2 of Sherlock, the lying detective reaction. If you've clicked on this one by mistake and you haven't seen part 1 yet, bing, there. Right, we're going to get on with this. We've just met Calverton. Well, we've not met. Sherlock has just met up with Calverton Smith, and he is creepy. I mean, I've got no doubts whatsoever that he is a serial killer. Partly because Sherlock tells us so, and he's too good. I mean, he is the most brilliant person alive. And then we have got John. He is in a bad way, isn't he? I mean, he's seeing Mary everywhere. I'm glad the actress isn't out of the series. I'm glad she's still got a role in this. It's quite touching. I really, really don't. I hope they build up to some sort of big emotional thing at the end, because I don't think I could take that. It's been an emotional few weeks with as far as TV shows go. Right. And odds are this is going to be an emotional one as well. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1.
With Mr. Holmes, Sherlock, and all his cases.
Oh, I know you.
Yeah,
You're Yanto's sister in Torchwood.
Dr. Watson.
I love his blog, do you?
His blog.
Why don't you read it?
You mean my blog? Say what you like about addiction. The day is full of highlights. Bliss.
Opt in ignorance. Makes the world go round.
Anyone ever opt to remember?
Some people take the trip out. Yeah, some people have the same urges. Oh, come on.
And they get killed.
Indeed, you have, I estimate, 20 minutes left. That your life, as you know it, has 20 minutes left to run. Well, no, 17 and a half to be precise, but I rounded up for dramatic effect. So please do show us your favourite room. It'll give you a chance to say goodbye.
Come along.
What sort of game are you playing, Mr. Holmes?
The game is on.
The game is on.
Do you still miss me?
Of course he does.
H.H. Holmes loved the dead. He mass-produced them.
Serial killer, active during the Chicago Fair.
You know what he did? He built a hotel, a special hotel, just to kill them.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Him.
hanging room, gas chamber, specially adapted furnace, you know, like Sweeney
Corridors
Todd.
designed to confuse.
If you want to hide a murder, you want to hide lots and lots of murders. Just find a hospital.
Can we be clear? Are you confessing?
To what?
The way you're talking.
Sounds a bit confession-y.
Sorry. Yes. You mean, am I a serial killer? Or am I just trying to mess with your funny little head? Well, but am I what he says I am? Is that what you're asking? Look at him. Go ahead, look at him, Dr. Watson. Oh, no, I'll lay it out for you. There are 2 possible explanations for what's going on here. Either I'm a serial killer...
Oh, he's a drug addict.
...or Sherlock Holmes is off his tits on drugs. Delusional
Maybe
paranoia
both.
about a public personality. That's not so special. It's not even new.
The footsteps you're about to hear will be very familiar to you, not least because there'll be 3 impacts rather than 2. See if I can recall. Faith, I can stand it no longer. I've confessed to my crimes. Please forgive me.
Why would that have any effect? You don't know her.
What will I do? Spent a whole evening with her. We had chips. You care what she thinks. You maintain an impressive facade.
Oh, dear. He has miscalculated something.
Did you know?
She came to Baker Street.
No, she didn't.
Of course I didn't.
She came to see me. Come and meet his best friend.
That's not Faith.
Dad? What's happening? What was that text? You having one of your jokes?
different cane, different glasses.
Who the hell are you? So who came to my
Yeah.
flat?
It wasn't me.
Was it?
You look different.
I wasn't there.
Oh dear! Oh
Who's also?
What friend?
Oh dear.
Anyone?
He's been imagining it a whole lot. He imagined a whole lot. But how did he come by the piece of paper?
Faith?
I'm not laughing.
He's not laughing, Sherlock.
Stop laughing at me!
What the hell's going on? Oh, Jesus.
Is this a game? Bloody game!
Oh my God, John! Oh my God, he's taking out
no
Mary's
violence.
death on him, on Sherlock.
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Let him do what he wants. He's entitled. I killed his wife.
You did not kill his wife, Sherlock.
Yes, you did.
No, you didn't.
Sherlock,
John, you want to watch this later?
save him. Don't think anyone else is going to save him because there isn't anyone. It's up to you. Save him. But I do think you're going to need a little bit of help with that because you're not exactly good with people. So here's a few things you need to know about the man we both love. And more importantly, what you're going to need to do to save him.
Oh my God, what was it?
Take a big breath if you want.
Go to hell, Sherlock. Go right into hell and make it look like you mean it.
Oh my God, she did tell him to do all that.
People don't realise how much work goes into it. Amazing what people are prepared to ignore. But there's always someone
Come on, John.
about to go missing.
Jeez.
Go and pick a fight with a bad guy. Put yourself in harm's way.
Okay, Mary, we got the point now.
He will be there.
Mr. Holmes, you okay? What are you doing to him?
What were you doing? He's in distress. I'm helping him.
Restrain him now, do it. You're okay?
No, of course I'm not okay. Malnourished, double kidney failure, and frankly, I've been off my tits for weeks. What kind of a doctor are you? Oh, I got my confession though, didn't I?
Well, I don't recall making any confession. What would I be confessing to?
You can listen to it later.
2 weeks ago? I'm that predictable.
No. I'm just a con.
I'm not the man you thought I was. I'm not that guy. I never could be. But that's the point. That's the whole point.
John Watson. Get the hell on with it.
And he finds it.
What about his brother?
Mycroft, he's fine.
So, you're off now. I won't see you for a week.
Just spending it at home.
She was real.
Yeah.
But I didn't mean Mycroft. I meant the other one.
Which other one?
You know, the secret one.
Oh, that was just something I said. I'm sure
How
it's...
did you know? That was said somewhere else.
How did you know about that? I didn't tell you that.
It's Sherlock told me.
That you've met Sherlock exactly once in this room. He was off his head.
Oh, no. I met him before that.
When?
We spent a night together.
It was
lovely.
her.
We had chips. Did Sherlock ever tell you about the note?
Oh dear.
I added some deductions for Sherlock. It was quite good.
You're in danger, John, you're in danger.
He didn't get the big one.
Yes, he did. He's just got it. Broadcaster.
What's that?
What's what?
Flower in the
Oh my
beds,
god,
a
it was
man
the
on
girl.
bus.
You look very sweet. But then... you have such nice eyes. Amazing the times a man doesn't really look at your face.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hide behind a sexy smile
shocked.
or a walking cane. Or just be a therapist talking about you all the time. Oh, please don't go anywhere. I'm sure the therapist who actually lives here wouldn't want blood on the carpet. I'm Euros.
Euros?
Silly name, isn't it? Greek, means the east wind. My parents loved silly names, like Euros, or Mycroft, or Sherlock. Oh, look at him. Didn't it ever occur to you, not even once, that Sherlock's secret brother might just be Sherlock's secret sister?
I came to that conclusion but couldn't get it out fast enough.
He's making a funny face. I think I'll put a hole in it.
I don't know what the hell was all that about. So we've got a secret. Oh, right. And here we are 3 days later. I've fully edited the reaction, which has given me the chance to watch the episode, well, some bits 2 or 3 times. And I've got to say, it is a strong contender to knock Scandal in Belgravia off the top spot as my favourite Sherlock episode. This one was ingenious. When it started, and we had that Calverton Smith section where he was using the TD12 on that boardroom, I've got to admit, I thought we were in for an easy investigation here. As the viewer, he's practically admitting that he's the killer right from the start. But that wasn't the point of the episode, was it? But I didn't know that at the beginning. I really, even after the episode finished, I didn't see the point in him mentioning that among their persons there was a judge, a policeman, a broadcaster, 2 of his workers. I didn't see the point of that, really. I must have. A lot of these episodes contain bits that go over my head completely. I get most of it, but well, I understand most of it once it's explained to me. But that bit, I didn't really get that. It was all a ruse. It was all to do with Mary's message to get Sherlock to descend into hell, to convince John to try and save him, because and in that way Sherlock can save John. Mary was a very, very smart girl. Very, very, very smart woman. I think she knew John and Sherlock a lot better than Sherlock claims to know people that he's close to. Mary was an extremely good judge of character. And I think this final message just proves it. She knew what was going to happen. She knew how her husband was going to react. She knew how Sherlock was going to react. And she set in motion a plan that she knew would drive them back together again in the most fundamental way through their work. Honestly, this episode is a work of art. The twists and the turns, the realisation or the reveal that this woman that we met in the last episode and the therapist and the daughter that came to visit Sherlock were all one and the same people. And then she goes on to taunt me by saying, yeah, most people don't notice. They see a pretty face and they don't notice the details. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, it shows how well that was written and how well the writer, I don't know if it was Moffat or not, but it shows how well the writer knew people and how people view TV shows. Because I missed that totally. Yeah, loved Katie Wicks as the nurse. She didn't get a big role, but did recognise her from Torchwood, Children of Earth, as Yanto's sister. Great to see her. The bits with Mycroft were brilliant. And the, should we say, the setups of love with Lady Smallwood and Mycroft, the lady and Sherlock, and of course the really emotional part with John's conversation to the ghost of Mary, or the memory of Mary, where he's basically giving himself permission to move on and to, you know, find love again. I really wasn't expecting it to be that emotional. And Mrs. Hudson, oh my God, Mrs. Hudson. that woman never ceases to amaze me. And Una Stubbs plays her just brilliantly. Una Stubbs has not lost any of her charm or her ability, her wit. Her deliverance of the lines are just fantastic, and all the setup of Sherlock, you know, the setup of the meeting with Calverton Smith and Molly arriving to check him out, all done weeks before. I just love the way Sherlock's mind works and the way they portray it. Oh, and the big reveal of, obviously, at the end, where the faith stroke therapist turns out to be Sherlock and Mycroft's sister, Euros. That threw me, and that's got to play an integral part in the next episode. And then she shoots John. Well, we see her pull the trigger. We don't know what's happened. We can't have John dead, can we? Can we? Please. Can't take that. Okay, I'm not going to say any more now, because I want to do a full Sherlock video ramble once I've finished the series, because I did promise like reviews ages ago for the episodes and I never got round to it. So I might as well do a big one right at the end. That'll take some work. Thank you for watching, and I will hope to see you next time in Sherlock, the last one. I don't know the sound of that. It's going to be called The Final Solution. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.